Welcome back to season 2 of Dance Dish. We are bursting at the seams of Dish and of so much dance. And I want to just preface, Cheryl Baxter was in Xanadu. The movie Xanadu was celebrated for my older sister, but banned for me because it was slightly, I don't know, erotic. So I am a massive fan of Xanadu and a massive fan of yours. And I want to know everything about Xanadu and Gene Kelly. I want to know the whole thing, from auditioning to beginning to taking a shot of your tequila.
Okay. So, one of my first big auditions was Xanadu. And it was at Universal, at the big soundstage. There was about 500 girls. Those are the days where you rented in the newspaper and you didn't have an agent.
Like Backstage
right?
West?
No agent. So I went in with 400, 500 girls and Kenny Ortega, Dirty Dancing fame, Michael Jackson, This Is It.
Hocus
Hocus
Pocus.
Musical.
Yes.
So this was one of Kenny's first choreography jobs.
Oh my freaking God.
And it was with Gene Kelly.
He did Xanadu?
Yeah, and Olivia Newton-John. And Olivia was just coming off of Grease, so she was like the it girl, right? We had auditions, and so I got picked.
What did they make you do?
They made us disco dance, and then they made us do some 80s dancing, like this, a lot of this.
That looks really hard.
Yeah, very,
I wish I
But there were some turns and some leaves. But that was one of the steps.
Yes.
So I get the audition, I become a Spider Woman in Fiorucci's. I got to be in the disco ending where Gene Kelly's skating and we're disco dancing. But my favorite was the 80s number where the 40s and 80s come together. So I didn't know about the Steadicam, that you could kind of move to the Steadicam and dance for the Steadicam. I said, Kenny Ortega told me to stand here, I'm going to stand right here. Do my arm and that's it.
Like
so people are like, yeah, like that.
this,
Like you come right towards it. Right? You can dance right into it.
Yeah.
Right? But this was me. I was always like in the back, behind. So people are like, where are you in the movie? I said, well, I'm back in that back corner. So one of my partners was Matt Lattanzi. I'll show you.
Oh my God, show a
Matt,
visual aid.
Matt Visual.
Oh my God, he has a camel toe and so do you.
Oh. So Matt and I were dance partners.
Okay.
And then he ended up marrying Olivia.
No.
And I was there when they were
Oh my God.
So we were at DR Studios, which is Debbie Reynolds Studios. We were the first people to
It's like right over there.
Oh, it's
Right
gone
over
now.
there.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, all right.
So we were the first people to rehearse in that room, right? So we're dancing away, we're doing something like this. And Matt drops my hand. Olivia turns, she's going out the door, she waves at him. He waves at her. I'm like,
Oh my God.
so they start dating.
Oh my
And
God.
I start dating Matt Lattanzi's best friend. So I started double dating with Matt and Olivia. And what? I'm invited to their house on New Year's Eve. So we're all dancing on the dance floor and Kenny Ortega is
Dancing
there.
on the dance floor at her home?
Yes. So I became good friends with Kenny and I started assisting Kenny on another film after that for
He's such a good
for
guy.
Coppola, which was a Zoetrope Studios, where I got to be good friends with Gene Kelly. Because Gene Kelly was in Xanadu.
Yes.
And my mother, the dance teacher, was like, it's her favorite. Gene Kelly was her favorite.
Was she jealous?
She just was so happy.
Okay.
So fast forward to assisting Kenny and Gene. There was about 8 of us, and we worked at Zoetrope Studios. It's going to be like the new MGM. We were going to do movie musical after movie musical. So Gene asked Kenny Ortega if he knew anybody that could go to the Paris Opera and teach the ballet dancers how to tap. And I'm a tap dancer. So Kenny said, take Cheryl. So I had my own meeting with Gene. The woman from the Paris Opera flew over, and I spent the whole morning tap dancing with Gene Kelly.
You got to tap dance with Gene Kelly.
I got to tap dance with Gene Kelly.
Let's toast.
Let's toast
to Gene Kelly.
That.
And to like owning that camel toe in Xanadu and dancing with Gene Kelly and having the experience of a lifetime. We love you. Dance Dish. Cheers to all of you and cheers to Cheryl Baxter.
Amazing.
Cheers. Yes. Cheers.
Dance dish.
Dance dish. Dance dish.
Work it, kids. 5, 6, 7, 8.